What's good, y'all, man? So I had to react. Top 10 just dropped per ESPN. This is their top 10. Let's react. All right, so they got Ndamukong Suh, Baker Mayfield, Cam Newton, Vince Young, Ed Reed, Tim Tebow, Reggie Bush, Brian McKinney, Joe Burrow, Larry Fitzgerald. First of all, why is Baker Mayfield so high? Okay, I understand he won a Heisman. I understand he was good in college, but you're talking about the best since 2000. Baker Mayfield should not be number 2. This is disrespectful, right? If we're being honest, too, I like Ndamukong Suh. I'll put him at number 2, maybe even number 3, right? I'm putting Cam Newton at number 1, right? What he was able to do with that Auburn team, take him to the new heights, take him to the BCS National Championship game and winning. Nobody thought they were going to go that far. Nobody thought he'd be able to come back and do what he did. Cam Newton's number 1, right? Then for me, next, look at Reggie Bush. Why is he so low? That's disrespectful. Reggie Bush is 7? What are we doing, bro? Come on, man. We're talking about a Heisman Trophy winner. Talking about one of the most electrifying backs in college football history. He's number 7? No. Reggie Bush should easily be top 2, top 3, right? So I'll go Cam Newton 1. I'm going to go Reggie Bush 2. I would go Ndamukong Suh 3. I like Vince Young where he's at. I like the Ed Reed pick, right? One of the best safeties to ever do it, regardless of college or NFL. Tim Tebow's hard for me because I want to put Tim Tebow higher, but for my list, like, I think Vince Young, where he is higher. I think Cam Newton's higher. But I would even put Tim Tebow over Baker Mayfield, in my opinion, right? Because Tim Tebow is a 2-time national champion winner, won Heisman, right? What he was able to do in the sport of football. Now, we're not looking at NFL. Didn't have an NFL career that everybody thought he was going to have, but he did have the collegiate career, okay? So, again, it's hard for me to put him above them, but definitely he's above Baker for me, right? Reggie Bush, as I said, should be number 2. You know what I'm saying? That's disrespectful to have him at that spot. And then Joe Burrow. We got to give him some love, too. I mean, number 9, I get it. Excuse me. Another quarterback I will put over Baker Mayfield. And they'd be like, oh, Baker started for this amount of years, and he did what he did. I know everybody's going to be like, whoa, Joe Burrow had Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. But look at the defense, y'all. Defense was not as good as people thought it was. It had some players like Fasan and others, but that offense was mainly led by Joe Burrow. That team was led by Joe Burrow in the receiving core. And again, we've seen top teams have these type of receiving cores. They don't win national titles. You still gotta have a quarterback to be able to throw them the ball. So I think Joe Burrow is a little bit too low, in my opinion, as well. I would move him up. Brian McKinney was dominant in his era with the Hurricanes as well. Another player I would like to see on this list is Ray Lewis. I thought he had a great career. A lot of those Miami running backs as well, Clinton Portis, and more. They were always dominant in the 2000s. But, you know, for me, they could have did better with this list. It's top 10. You know, obviously I like Larry Fitzgerald as well, but we talking about top 10 since 2000. Great player. I think you put Larry at like top 20, man, for being honest. So for me, I get a list, a C+. Could have been way better, man. I don't know how Baker's above Cam, Vince Young, Reggie Bush, and Tim Tebow, and Ed Reed. That don't make sense to me. And I still put Joe over him as well. Just had a better career. And in the moments, Joe performed. Cam Newton performed. Vince Young performed, right? What he did with Texas in that title game up against USC. So, overall, C+ list. They could have did much, much, much better. But y'all comment below what your thoughts. Who should be top 10?